today I should probably put my seatbelt on. In the passenger seat, my husband is driving. We are going to my nephew's football game. He is in the Super Bowl, so it's like a big deal. So we're gonna go to that. I haven't done a vlog in a while, but I do have really exciting news, and that is that I am officially a stay-at-home mom. I quit my job. So yeah, this vlog is just gonna be like a Sunday in my life. And he's driving, baby's in the back seat. He is a little sick. This whole past week I've been like really sick. I don't know what I had, but it was like not good at all. And I also got my IUD out, and I had some complications from that, but everything is good to go. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, which is Monday. So last week was my last week at work, so I was still working, but this week is like the first official week of me being a stay-at-home mom. So I'm really excited for this week, for Monday to come, just so I can like really get my life together, you know, like really focus on only being his mom and not focus on work. And I'm excited to be able to actually catch up on the laundry and pay attention to him and play with him. And yeah, I'm excited. So I will bring y'all to the game, and then after the game I think we're gonna go to the grocery store. So yeah, so we didn't end up going to church this morning because, which we probably should have went, but we woke up a little late. And then when I woke up, so my dog is sick and he has diarrhea, and he like diarrheaed literally all over the floor, like really bad. And so by the time we woke up and then had to clean that up, but we didn't have paper towels, so my husband had to go to the store and get paper towels, and the baby is sick. So we just decided not to go to church because we woke up late, first of all, and then we had to deal with all that stuff with my dog, and then my son is sick and I didn't want to put him in the nursery and him get the other kids sick, and then everyone be like, oh, like, you got my kid sick. So we didn't end up going to church, which it's okay. And I don't even think I talked to y'all about Alabama. So how long ago was that when I went to Alabama? Like 3 weeks ago?
About a month ago.
Yeah, like 3 weeks or a month ago, I went to Alabama with my two sister-in-laws, my brother-in-law, my other brother-in-law, and we went to something called Autumn Glory. And so back in the 80s there was a revival, and the preacher, the guy that was like the leader of it, his name was John Kilpatrick. And like this revival lasted for like 7 years, I think, and it was like 6 million people like went to it. Like it was like a crazy revival in the 80s that happened, and he was the leader of it. And so he was having a conference called Autumn Glory at his church. I really hope this is not super shaky. But anyways, he was having this conference at his church called Autumn Glory, and it was John Kilpatrick, which was the leader of the Brownsville revival in the 80s, and then Jim Raley, which y'all probably know who that is, and then Kevin Bishop, which is another preacher. And so it was 3 days of them, like a conference of them preaching or whatever. And so we went to that. My husband stayed back with the baby, and so it was just me. I really wish he was there though. Anyways, we went to this. It was really amazing. And so at the last service on Saturday night, they called everyone up to the front, like if they wanted to get prayer or whatever. And I mean, it was like some stuff where I was like, what is happening? Like the guy would like go up and touch the people's head and they would just like fall out. And I was like, what is going on? Like obviously like I know of the Holy Ghost and all of that, but I've never really like experienced it to that level. Like it was like, what is happening? But I will say, so he was going up to people and he was like touching their head or whatever, and like I guess like he was praying for them like inside of his mind, you know, like he wasn't like out loud saying like, oh, I pray for you for this or whatever. But he came up to me and he put his hand on me, and then he asked me, he was like I didn't see him having conversation with anyone else, maybe like a few other people, but he like actually spoke to me, and he said, you have a really hope this is not super shaky. He was like, you have a husband at home, and I was like, yes sir. And he was like, and you also have a baby boy at home, and I told him, yes sir. And he said, you're gonna have a daughter. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it was just really crazy and really special. And y'all know of like why the whole reason I named this Journey in Faith by Paige is because of the man that prayed over me or prophesied over me and told me that I was going to be having a baby boy, and then it actually happened. And so like ever since then I just have no choice but to live in faith, because it's like, how could I not, you know, after being told that and then it actually coming to pass, like how could I not just give everything to God and live in faith every single day? Because if he's able to do that, he can do anything. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. And so a lot has happened since then. Every pastor that was there preached about like a new season, like new like doors opening and like just like all this stuff. And so I knew like, okay, like this is God telling me like it's time, you know, because I've been talking about like quitting my job and like just being all in for the baby, or he's not really a baby anymore, but I just was telling my husband that the whole time I've been a mom, I've also been working, and I just feel like really like I just was like robbed of the experience of being a first-time mom, because I was just like so overwhelmed. Like literally the first 9 months of his life I was exclusively pumping, working, and taking care of him, so it was just like a big blur. Like every single day was just like stressful, you know. Obviously there was good moments, but most of the time it was just like, wow, this is like really hard. So I'm just really excited and grateful that God has put my husband in a position to where he is able to let me stay home and raise our son, and he doesn't have to go to daycare, and I can really focus just on him. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been happening. I haven't really been videoing much because I just been like, I don't know, I just been kind of like in a weird headspace. I think I just been really weighed down at the fact that I needed to quit my job, but I was just really scared. What? Water? I was just really scared to like upset my boss, because she's also my friend. But last Sunday I got prayer at church, and basically they were just telling me that I need to let go of the fear of man, and like God didn't want us to have a fear of man, and like I knew that God was telling me like it was time, you know. So I finally was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I just been really weighed down by that, but now that it's like done and over with, I feel really ready. And yeah, last week was really bad because I was sick and I was having the complications from getting my IUD out, and it was my last week at work, and there was like drama between me and my old boss. Like it was just like whatever, but me and her talked. Everything is fine now, so I'm officially a stay-at-home mom. So hopefully I'll have more time to like actually focus on this and creating content for this and my Journey in Faith page, and just like creating things I actually like to do. But yeah, we're 10 minutes away from the stadium, so I'll show y'all what it looks like when we get there. But yeah.
Out of school type thing, or?
It's a little, but it's a
Okay, so the football game is over. They lost, but apparently the team that they played was like really good, and they were undefeated, and but it was a cute game. I mean, they're just like small. My nephew is like, how old is this?
Can I go ahead and go?
I think he's 10, or I don't know what he is, honestly. I have no idea. Maybe he's 8 or 9. He's a kid, you know. He's not like a teenager. But yeah. So right now we're probably gonna get fast food, right, or something.
Oh, we have food at home.
We're gonna get food because I'm about to die because I'm so hungry, and then we're gonna go to the grocery store. But yeah, that was cute and fun. But yeah, I'll see y'all at the grocery store. Good morning. So it is actually the next day. So yesterday we went to the football game, and then he's over there digging in my stuff. we went to the football game, and then my stomach was starting to hurt like really, really, really bad. And remember I was telling you I was having like complications from getting my IUD out? Well, that was like still happening. So my husband ended up going to the store by himself, and I literally was like dying on the couch. So that was interesting. So really the rest of the day I didn't, well, I took some nausea medicine, and then I ended up hey, that's not a toy, Papa. He's messing with my Bible. At the end of the night I ended up like feeling a little better, and he made us chicken parmesan, and I scrapbooked a little. It was good. So it is the next day. I got up and got ready to go to the gym, but he has a fever, and remember I was saying like he's been sick. Well, he's still kind of sick, and so his fever was like, I don't know, 99 or something. But I don't want to be that parent that brings their kid to the gym and gets everyone else's kid sick, so I'm just gonna stay home, and maybe I'll go later once my husband gets off, or I'll probably just like try to be active today, so I'm not just like sitting around. But yeah, today's. You're okay, Papa. Let me go grab him. Come here. But yeah, today is like the first official day of no work, only me and him, so I'm excited about that. So what I have planned is right now I'm making him breakfast and me breakfast, and then I'm gonna be going to Walmart because we need diapers, fabric softener, and I need some type of medicine for my dog because he's like, I think I said this, he has like really bad diarrhea, and I think he may have worms or something, so I need to get medicine for him, and then I'll probably come back here and we'll hang out and play, and then he'll take a nap. And then when he wakes up from his nap, I have clothes that I need to bring to like Goodwill or whatever, and I also have clothes I need to bring to Plato's Closet, but I feel nervous to bring him to Plato's Closet because everyone says like, oh, I brought my clothes and they didn't take it, but it's like nice clothes, like quite a few pairs of like American Eagle pants and like Lululemon stuff, so I don't know. I guess we'll see, but that's kind of what I have planned today. I also want to clean the bathrooms. Everything else is basically clean. But yeah, I'm just going to be hanging out, and then I'll start dinner. Probably I'm going to do something in the crock pot. And yeah, today is like a nasty day. I wish there was a pretty day so we could like play out in the backyard or something, but it's okay. What do you think, Papa? You hungry? But yeah, okay, I am done inside Walmart. I did end up getting myself like a nightgown or like a why? Kind of like a muumuu. I don't care what anyone says. Muumuus are comfortable, and I will be wearing them until I'm an old lady. But yeah, I brought him through the Christmas trees, and he was scared. I was like, what? He's just grumpy, I think. Because when we were walking in, the greeter guy was like, he is so cute. I was like, oh, thank you. And then he just started screaming. I was like, what is happening? Usually he's not like that. I think he just doesn't feel good. So right now it's 11:15, so I'm gonna go home, lay him down for a nap, and then I'm going to I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna use his nap time to like read I probably have enough time to do everything I need to do, so I'm gonna read my Bible and my book, and then I'm gonna probably clean the bathrooms, and then So the food that I'm making in the crock pot tonight doesn't have to cook for like hours and hours, so I'll probably start making that, or like put it in the crock pot around like, I don't know, like maybe 2:30 or 3. I'll start that in the crock pot. And I was saying earlier, I need to bring those clothes to like Goodwill. I have a certain place I want to bring them because all you have to do is pull up and they take them out of your car for you. So, but I don't know if he's gonna be in the mood to go out again. So I may just have to save that for like tomorrow or whatever. But also this week, my brother and my sister-in-law are getting married. Well, I call her my sister-in-law because I mean they've been dating for like 9 years. But yeah, they're getting married, so I need to find something to wear to their wedding because I literally don't have anything. Like, we went to her bachelorette party this past Friday. You're okay, Papa. You're okay. We're almost home. I'm trying to think what can I give him to play with. But yeah, we went to her bachelorette party on Friday, and I literally almost like didn't go because I didn't have anything to wear. Hold on, let me get this. So yeah, I definitely need to go and find something to wear. It's like moody color, so like dark, like maroon, or like maybe like emerald green, or I don't know. I literally have no idea what to wear. Obviously a dress, but I need to find one. I need to find something to wear. So I need to do that this week as well. Anyways, he is obviously not having it. So I will talk to y'all later. Okay, he is napping. He definitely was tired. I have my moo on my slippers. I forgot I had all this laundry to do, so I'm gonna do all this laundry and watch TV while he naps. And then if I finish this, I need to clean my closet. It's like really dirty. And then I'll clean the bathrooms. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, I rearranged the living room. Well, kinda. So the TV was like this way, and I had the round chair like right here. So I made this into like a reading area. So I can like read my Bible here and journal here when he takes a nap or goes to bed or whatever. And yeah, so y'all should have seen me though. Moving this rug is always like, I was sweating. But he ate lunch while I was doing that, and now he is destroying everything I cleaned. But it's okay. I'm about to vacuum in the rooms and vacuum the hallway. And yeah, he's just playing. But yeah, this is what it looks like now. I like it. I think it's cute. So this is a book I'm reading. It's called Unclutter Your Soul, Overcome What Overwhelms You. So this book stood out to me because I got this book when I was still working. And I talked about in the past before how like I was just having a really hard time just like dealing with everything, and it just felt like everything was just like I couldn't even form a thought because I was just so like overwhelmed, you know. But I'm still gonna just finish reading it because I've come to the realization that like I don't want to have any type of like anything in my mind other than if it's like for the glory of God. Like I don't want worry, I don't want anxiety, I don't want trauma, I don't want self-pity, I don't want offense. Like I don't want any of that. I only want to be the person that like the Bible called me to be, or like I want to be like Jesus, you know. Obviously he was perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect, but yeah, that's why I'm reading this book, just so I can, like, it goes through, like, basically, like, trauma and just a bunch of stuff. I'm only on chapter 4, so, but she did say in here, worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy, but never gets you anywhere. And I was like, he's sitting right there. I don't know if you can't see him. My shoulder's in the way. There he is. But yeah, worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy, but it never gets you anywhere. And when I read that, I was like, wow. Like, I used to have anxiety pretty badly. Like, I would have, like, actually have anxiety attacks. And it wasn't until I really, like, had a relationship with God, that my anxiety really went away. Like, I say that I don't have anxiety, but there is times where I do have, I don't have anxiety attacks anymore, but I do have anxiety mostly when it comes to him. I am not a helicopter mom. I try not to be like that, but it's just like randomly I get anxiety, like, well, maybe this is just normal, like, as a mom, but like he'll be sleeping and I'm like, oh my god, like, what if he doesn't wake up, or is he breathing, or like he's like, I see him on the monitor, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what if the monitor is like behind a couple seconds and he's actually in there like with the blanket over his face, or he's in there like choking on something, you know, like just like crazy stuff like that, like stuff that I don't want in my mind. So that's why I'm reading this book, because I really just want to be only having, like, I only want to have what God meant for me to have in my mind. And obviously we're in a fallen world, and the way we live now is not what God intended for us. But unfortunately, Eve ate the apple, and yeah, so now we have to deal with all of this stuff, like depression and anxiety and worry and all these things. So, but yeah, I like that whenever she said worry is like a rocking chair, because it's so true. Like, it doesn't get you anywhere worrying about like, the main thing is that you just have to have faith that whatever is happened, like, God already has your whole life written down, and you just have to have enough faith that he knows like what's best for you, and he knows what he's doing. But yeah, I'm finishing this, and he is watching a movie and drinking his milk. So I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go in his room and play. Say hi, Papa. Say hi. My shoulder keeps getting in the way. But yeah, sorry I look really horrible. I was thinking, like, okay, now that I am a stay-at-home mom, like, I'm not gonna have any reason to like actually get ready. Hi, Papa. Love you. I'm not gonna really have like any reason to actually get ready, so either I'm just gonna be looking ugly every single day, but my skin will probably do really well, or I'm just gonna have to get ready and I wish it wasn't so nasty outside. Like, then I could bring him to the park, or, you know, like, I don't know. Or I just need to teach myself, like, just because I go somewhere doesn't mean I have to spend money. Like, what? Like, me and him could easily, like, go walk around the mall, and we can play, like, in the little mall place or whatever, you know? Or I need to find places that are, like, free. I know there's, like, the Woodlands Church. They have, like, an indoor playground. I can bring him there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry I look really bad. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this coffee. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this coffee or read my book now, because he's, like, crawling all over me. So I may just go in there. Hey guys, so today I am just going to be doing a little vlog. So right now I'm on my way to my sister's house, because my brother is getting married on Saturday, and I'm going to see if she has any shoes that I can borrow, because I don't know why, I just don't have, don't ever wear heels or anything, so I don't have any choices. So So I'm on my way there right now. I just stopped by my mom's and I dropped off. I hope this isn't too shaky for y'all. I have it like on my little tripod, but it seems like super shaky. So, and now I'm out of focus. Okay, there we go. I borrowed some charcuterie boards from her for my sister-in-law's baby shower, which was this past weekend. She's finally having a baby boy, so we're super excited for her. So me and my mother-in-law put together a baby shower for her and my brother-in-law. So yeah, I was having, so I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I was trying to find a dress to wear to my brother's wedding, and I was having like the hardest time trying to find something to wear, like on Amazon, and I just couldn't decide or whatever. And so not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, so like a couple weeks ago, I went through my clothes and I got rid of like a bunch of clothes, like, and so all the stuff that was like nicer brand, so like American Eagle and like Lululemon, like nicer brand, I set to the side so I can like bring to Plato's Closet to sell it, and the rest I just gave to donation, like at Goodwill. So I did that on Tuesday, I think Tuesday, and yeah, because today's Thursday. So I did that. I went to go bring the clothes to Plato's Closet, and they were like, oh, we're not accepting donations right now, we're only accepting men's clothing. I was like, okay. So I went to the place next door, which is called Style Encore, and they were accepting donations. It was kind of, it's like Plato's Closet, but for like women, not like teenage. I feel like Plato's Closet is towards like the younger generation, but Style Encore is like for the older generation, whatever. And so I brought my clothes there. I don't know where I'm going right now, so sorry. I'm trying to see what this sign says. Okay, Loetta. Okay, yeah. And so I brought my clothes there, and I brought them like a whole basket of clothes, and they only bought 6 items and gave me $20. So I guess I'm just gonna donate the rest of the clothes because Plato's Closet wasn't taking donations. But I'm saying all of this to say that while I was selling or waiting for them to like go through my clothes or whatever, I found a dress for my brother's wedding. But it was like not even worth the time of bringing my clothes to the place because I had to wait for an hour. So I was just like walking around for an hour in the store because I didn't want to leave and have to come back. So, and then they only gave me $20 when I know that there was good stuff in there. So I was like, this is not even worth it. But I found like a black like silk like slip dress, and yeah, I found that it was $20. And then I went to the place next door, which is called Once Upon a Child, which is like a resale shop for kids, and so I found him some clothes. I found him a shirt from Zara, a pair of pants from Zara, a super cute like little sweater, and then another pair of pants for $20. All of that for $20. So I guess it was worth it. But so with the black slip dress, I tried it on. Oh, a dead deer. But I'm thinking, so like it's right now it's 65, and on Saturday or Sunday it's supposed to be cold outside. So I'm thinking I'm gonna like winterize the dress and put on like maybe like a turtleneck underneath it, and like with like tights and like boots. So I don't know, I have options down here. So when I get to my sister's, I'm gonna like see what can I put together. But yeah, this week so today's Thursday, and this week is my first week of being a stay-at-home mom. So far it's been going really well. I feel like the only thing I'm really struggling with is like feeling guilty, I guess, like because I've always had a job. Like my entire adult life I've always had a job. Like I graduated high school and I started working like a 9 to 5, and then y'all know like after I got fired from that because of the pandemic, I don't know, I I've always had a job. I've always been the one that's paid all the bills, like not only my income, but I've always been the one that's like been in charge of paying all the bills and knowing like how much money we have in our bank account, like all, like if we're broke or not, you know, like that burden has always been on me. And then a few months ago, probably like 6 months ago, me and my husband got a joint bank account, and that was like a game changer. Like I knew that we should have been doing that, but we were just putting it off. So we finally got a joint bank account, and that like changed everything. And so it kind of like opened his eyes to see like, okay, this is how much money we have and this is how much is coming out, because usually all the bills would be coming out of my bank account and I would just get him to send me money like when I needed it. But or like even when he wasn't working and it was up to me to figure out like how are we gonna pay the bills because he couldn't find a job, you know, like the burden has always been on me. So now that it's not, I just feel like really like weird, or just I just feel guilty for staying home, you know. But at the same time, like if I was to go and get an 8 to 5 job, we would have to be paying for daycare. So I just need to think about it like that, like I'm saving us money, or I'm doing what I was supposed to be doing, you know, by taking care of our son and not making him go to daycare. And I just feel really blessed that, because I would have never thought, like even a year ago, that I would have been able to be a stay-at-home mom. Like that's why I got a job literally like 2 weeks postpartum. I got a part-time job because I had to, not because I wanted to, I had to. Because my husband needed help paying the bills. But now it's at a point where he can he makes enough money now to where I don't have to have a job anymore. So I think I need to accept that and just be okay with it. I think it's just gonna take me a little bit longer to actually be like, oh, like this is actually my life, you know? Because I never would have thought that even a year ago that we would be in the place to where I could be a stay-at-home mom. With that being said though, I am not the type to just not do anything, so I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up maybe not starting a business, but like doing something, you know. Like I was thinking about what if I know how to do marketing, I know how to do background, or I know how to do like graphic design, like I know how to do all of that. And so like on Etsy you can sell links to like editable, I don't know if I said that right, like okay, say for example I've had this in my mind, like I could create a Bible study like worksheet, or like a Bible journal that you can like print and fill out, or like fill out electronically like while you're reading your Bible, like on your iPad or something. And on Etsy you can sell links for those. And so I've been thinking about, okay, like I know how to do that, so what if I just started like creating things that I actually like to do, instead of it being like, oh, I have to do this, you know? So it turns into like a hobby or something. I was also thinking about like maybe creating like sweatshirts or shirts, like designs for it, for like a kind of like a JPEG or a PNG, to where like whoever has like a vinyl machine can like print out or like download the JPEG, and they can like print it off on their machine and like iron it onto a sweatshirt if they want. Obviously it would be like things that I like to create, so like something about like faith or God, or you know, like just something, because I'm not the type to just not do something, you know. But we're also trying for a baby, so I don't want to like get ahead of myself too much and then start something like that and then me get pregnant and then me be way too tired to like keep up with it, or just like kind of just like, you know, like I want to be in the right headspace for it. So I'm just gonna enjoy being a stay-at-home mom for a little bit and just see what happens. And I know that if I ask God to like reveal something to me, that he will. So I'm just gonna pray about it, or you know, just like be in alignment with him and have discernment when it comes to like things that I should be doing and things I shouldn't be doing. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel really blessed that, like I said, God has put my husband in this position. And yeah, I am almost to my sister's house, so I'm gonna see what she has. Oh, and then later tonight I'm gonna be going to like a we're gonna be going to like so in the Woodlands they have the annual Christmas tree lighting, so there's like a huge Christmas tree in Market Street, and so we're gonna go to that and watch them light the Christmas tree. But yeah, I will see y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is the same day as the clip that I was driving. I found something to wear at my sister's for the wedding, and I came home and I fed him lunch, and he is now taking a nap, and I took a shower, washed my hair, and then tonight we're gonna be going to the Christmas tree lighting. But I just wanted to say, if y'all made it all the way to the end, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing me talk by now, but I really just make these videos because it's fun for me. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm hoping like in my next video I can do some type of like do a Bible study with me, or I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching.